welcome back for the final episode of Call of the Sea. This will cover Chapter 6, which is the final chapter of the game. And this video is a little bit long because I went ahead and put in both potential endings. Right at the end of the game, you're confronted with a decision, and it directly affects how the game ends. And the endings are actually pretty different. I also left in the credit scroll both times, and you'll notice there's some differences in there. For instance, with the song that they sing as the credits roll, and then there's a little post-credit scene that has a slight variation depending on what your choice was. So enjoy. And a loading screen. Oh, wow. Oh, what's that? Chapter 6. Thalgafin.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look.
Oh, wow.
The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Whoa.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Englewood and
Oh, jellyfish.
everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... how is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years? There it is. The sanctuary. So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Hey, look. The expedition made it this far. Oh, that's kind of ominous music there in the background. So there's a tent over there, and then there's tents over here. Well, it was suggested that the expedition was fracturing. Oh, is this the decision? Remember there was, in the one mural, there was the idea that there had to be a decision, one of life and one of death, or something to that effect.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He is yelling, is not working. Interesting. Sure, stick your hand in there. See what happens. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? So, before I go... Oh.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's. asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
Eternity awaits me, death awaits Harry. Ooh, dear. Yeah, this doesn't sound like it's going real well. So, before I do that, I want to explore the beach a little more. I want to see what's over in the other camp, and it looks like there's some stuff up here I'd like to understand before I go triggering any mechanisms that would move it forward. Sometimes these murals are journaling events. Yep.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Oh. So they're sacrificing the slaves. That looks to be blocked. Here's the other camp. So was that Cassandra's camp? And this is... Oh man, there's a lot of paper over here.
Another
This might take a
camp.
minute.
Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Oh good, they're not all triggers. What is this?
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. It was made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here. Damn it.
What?
I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Okay. Well. So perhaps he was descending into madness.
The
I had a
library?
strange...
What are you talking about, Harry?
Dracotus? Pracotus? Dracotus? I don't understand that. Blood plus
The
black
blood of
ooze.
these creatures. Some sort of catalyst. Heavens. This dagger is exactly
let's
like
see.
the one I have.
Let's see. What do we have here? Is there stairs up there? Oh, here's another. I don't think we can get across there. Nope. Okay, so it is back to the fish head to stick our hand in. So it's really looking like that expedition did not end well. Harry was cracking up and paranoid about Cassandra. She may or may not have been evil or something, manipulative. I don't know.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah. What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Woohoo, they've moved. Okay. Oh, that's a funny little pattern. The spots in my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of symbols. Symbols? Okay. Symbols? Symbol? Okay, I can't interact with that anymore. Okay, I was expecting a little more than that. Let's see if we... What's open to us? What is open to us? As I said, we've already been through the camp. Unless I was supposed to stick my hand in there first, and so now I'll understand some of this a little better? No? 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 Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. So here's the altar and the dagger. Have we seen that altar? There's something across here. Okay, I'm missing a thing. I'm missing a thing. Did we pass an altar? Is there something up here? Oh, maybe it's a... Oh, okay, maybe it's an altar up here? Oh. What is that?
A woman's earring stained with blood.
Oh, dear.
My God, Harry, what did you do to her? If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
What? Oh. Well, look, there's the altar in the arch that I run by 3 times, 4 times. Sometimes it's easy to...
My God. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the... Black ooze on a petri dish.
And his clothes.
These patterns look too familiar.
Where did she...
This works.
I don't remember where she got that dagger. It's open. Here we go.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Ooh.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky,
Then where am
where
I?
now?
Sorry, I want to explore a little bit before triggering more. Okay, so
These
we're...
papers are riddled with incoherent
Yep. Bridges,
I
dragons,
wonder what this
gargoyles. Animals. Some
Those
sort of
stone
creature.
statues seem to rotate with this switch.
90-degree rotation. Howl. Triggers some sound. Let's check out these constellations.
I wonder what this means.
What's she journaling? So she's got the mark on her hand that my guess is that that is some path through the constellation. But let's go mark these down. There's a few more of them around the room. A few more around the room. Can I not? Can I not interact with this one?
Constellations
Oh.
and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Okie doke. Ooh, what's down here? Just a pit? Oh, wow, it's like... Is that water or is that black? Just water in the dark or black ooze? God's blood. Okay. So my guess is this is the constellation puzzle. Let us go journal the remaining
Shining constellation. I better draw it.
Oh.
Where is this door leading me?
Here we go. Is this a trigger? Yeah.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
She's pretty good at reading these murals because I swear I look at them and don't know what the heck they mean. Boy, these stairs are difficult to get onto. There we go. Well, let's hit the other button. Move the things into place and... So... I just noticed this. These have... That's the thing on her hand, right? Yeah, that's the symbol on her hand. I'm not sure I understand what these guys are, but that is definitely the symbol on her hand.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
So I can push that one, not the other ones. What happens if
These
I...
icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
So is it just gonna make a... pattern? Looks like it's making... like a... pentagon with... So there's the pentagon, and we've only interacted with 3 of the stones. What's this one have? This one also has it. Oh, that took it all the way... all the way out? Something missing?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
As usual, it is not immediately obvious to me. Okay, so let's look. Let's maybe make this pattern. See if we can make this pattern. Is that an easy pattern? Is that an easy pattern? So it's everything except for this edge. That should be pretty easy. And wait, I've already made that, right? 1, 2, 3, and then this is missing. So I've made that pattern. Does that mean I can go through this door?
A shining constellation. I better draw it. An eye and a star. Look, it's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
So that... was that not the right... Yeah, that's the symbol that we've made.
shining constellation. I better draw it.
What is the trigger now that I've made the picture? Right? Oh, I need to disconnect. I need to disconnect this one? Is that one too long? Is that what we're seeing here? What? Wait, no. Stop. Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, the leg was too long on that constellation. Oh, wow. What is that?
What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Endless. Uh-huh.
Maybe it only hurts the first time.
Oh, okay. And so now this will unlock other patterns that I can hit.
The second also hurts.
Did she journal it? Yes, she did. There's another shape. Oh, dear. We're going to be making constellations for hours.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Wait a minute. Did I just get lost on the stairs? There we go. It was dark. I was scared. So we just have to work through what we can make and unlock the doors. Yeah. So there's a new thing we can make. Okay. So this one seems like the likely next thing that we can make because it's kind of got that pentagram shape. But let's see. So if we trigger this one, hit this, I think we'll get the little tail that we need. Right? So that's the little tail that we need. It's a real geometry test here. So we've got this little jag, this. We've got this little jag, this. This needs to come down. Right? Is that right? Boom, boom. Bottom of this. That little jag needs to come down. Let's see. Is that kind of looking like a thing that we've got? What's the difference? The two little jags, this little jag, and then we need this side, but we don't need all of that. Let us try. Oh, okay. That opened another door. And here we go.
This place is like a labyrinth.
Ah.
They were submerged in black ichor.
So this is the thing that we could see from outside that I was trying to figure out how to get to. Well, I had to go inside. Ooh. Oh, that is neat. Oh, I can't get down there. Oh, that's behind the other door. Okay, well, neat. Getting some hints into what we
On
can...
the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again.
All right, we now have a new shape. It's a little ziggy-zag thing. Aren't they all, though? Go back for our geometry exam. My guess is that'll be the last door. I wonder if there's alternate endings. It looks like there's 2 doors there. I wonder if it's... I mean, it was hinted that there were 2 paths. I don't know. Maybe I missed... Alright. So we've got the 2 front doors. So we need to do this one and this one. Okay. So we need to do these 2. This one looks... Do I have everything I need to make that? It's the little jag we have in place now, plus that. So 1 jag, and then the long thing. Maybe. Maybe. That one is a hot mess. Let's disable this. I feel like we don't need this for that pattern. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to make this. So we need this jag, this jag. Okay. And then maybe this 4th one over here. Which, by the way, I'll point out, finally, it's a puzzle that actually is a sequence. You get 4 things and you have to work through them in order. And that was that door. That's the one behind us, which I had... Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's that one. Yeah, so the one I guess is probably the last door is, in fact, the last door. Let's run through here and see what we find. It's going to be another fish head to give us another pattern. Up, up, up we go. Ooh. What is this? It's fallen.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
So maybe the immortality bit was the lie.
Black and white figures.
Oh, wow. This is a different puzzle. Oh, that's the 90-degree turn. This is the howling. This is the howling that we saw in Harry's notes. Right? So this is the 90-degree turn, right? What is this? Oh, you've got to be kidding. So the fish head's way over there. We have to get all the way across. Oh, man. What was that? What did that do? I'm hearing something move, but I don't see what it's doing. All right. Okay. Still trying to make sense of this puzzle. We've got some steps that have popped up, paths, and for whatever reason, Nora did not write down the notes about the howling animal. So I'm going to run back real quick and see. Let's see if she'll take notes and if her notes will somehow shed light on how that 90-degree turn will play into this. So is there any trigger here? What is this little cistern or well or whatever? Okay. So we've got white, black, white. I think that's white. I'm not sure even what that is. That's like a white cistern, which is equivalent of this guy. I really don't feel... Ah, okay. That turned that guy out there. So that turns... Okay, so it looks like the white gargoyles are facing away from each other. Is that right? Yeah. So they're back to back 180 degrees, whereas the black gargoyles are at 90 degrees. This button turns that guy. Does it turn anybody else? Let's see. That turns that guy. What did that do? Okay, I'm feeling stupid. What? Oh, is that him over there? Is there one over there? Yeah, okay, that's turning him. And then what does this button do? No, not you. Shoot. Hit the wrong one. That looks... well, that looks like a much more useful path. I'm not sure that's...
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Can I interact with them in any way? No. So that's as far as this one goes. So that's another control panel. I feel like maybe the way to play this is to try and get over here and then use that to get the rest of the way. We'll keep playing with the buttons and see if we can sort out any pattern. Wait. So does the... Okay. So the pattern of the stones that came up have to do with the angle of these black demons. Okay. So to get over to the other panel, I feel like we need... I don't feel like we need. I know we need this guy to be looking that way. And this guy to be looking back this way. So that should now let me get over to the other panel, right? Yeah, that's a path I can work with. Okay. So my guess here is this. So while that command set or that control set controlled the black gargoyles, my guess here is this will be the white gargoyles, right? Based on this. So they don't seem okay. There's only one there. There's two there. There's two there. They don't seem to be lined up in any particularly helpful way. But okay. Well, let's just hit this and see what happens. Not surprising. Okay. Well, at least with the 180-degree gargoyles, it's easy enough to change them. What happens when I do that pattern? Move this guy 270. Let's just make sure of this. I don't think it'll reach. Yeah, it won't reach. Okay, we'll move him that extra 90 degrees. Alright, now we've got connections over there. What we don't have... My guess is that's the best we're going to do here. So now we have to go back and use the black control panel to alter that path. I think, right? So let's. I think it's this guy, right? That's the angle we need. Hit the button and see if it gives us enough. It does. Okay, I think I have a path. Great. That wasn't too hard. Just figuring out how the controls worked and making everything connect. And we'll get to our last, well, or our next fish head. It's a fish head. Let's.
Oh, come on. One more time.
And we get a new symbol. Kind of looks like the Milky Way. There it is. Or not the Milky Way, the Big Dipper. Almost looks like the Big Dipper. Except the top's open. Now we have to go back and figure out this mess of a star chart. And away we go. Oh, what's over there? Must not be too important. I like these glowing trees. Look at this. Again, the environments in this game are cool. I like that they spent time developing all this stuff. And now we have. You can already see the additional pattern lit up on the stones. Okay, let's see where we are and what we might need to change. Oh, it's blank. Okay. So we need to make this ridiculous thing. I'm feeling like... How on earth are we going to make that? So the original symbol right here looks like it comes off this guy, right? So that's that piece. Let's go set that.
Circular stones with strange carved... These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have in my hand.
So it's interesting that there's a fifth non-lit up symbol there. Do we need that? If so, where do we get that? Or maybe we get that as after this last door and we get some new constellation pattern that would be maybe the one in the sky. Maybe it's a fifth pattern. And that would make sense because there's room down here for another pattern. All right, so we've got the first little thing here. Now we need this, which maybe this is the closest to it. Can I light up two on a, I don't remember. What happens if I do that? No. Okay, so that needs to be on the other one. So we were right about this. This one over here needs to be that. Okay. Safe to say, I think we got I think we got the first part of it, right? Right? Yeah. Looks like it. Looks like it. Now we need this. And that is not... That's basically the same one we just did, but from up in the northeast quadrant. Let's try this.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
Yep. Well, I would guess we've got a clue behind the door. Remember, we saw this one from another perspective.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Oh, okay, so I thought we were going to be confronted with a choice. But this is an in-gate, or this is an out-gate, and this is a back-in gate. So this is the way we get back. Yeah, we were over there when we could see this. Huh. Sorry, I like to look at the murals. They help tell the story.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
So that's our way back. What do we have down here? Do you have an underwater puzzle? Oh. Okay, again with dual gates, one to go out, and guessing that other one comes back. Ah, not quite high enough. There she goes. There is our fish head. Okay, well that wasn't much of a puzzle.
Again? Seriously?
Just kind of gate and swim. Well, Nora, you asked where the other constellation was.
Again.
And okay, well there's the new symbol. And again, I'm guessing the constellation in the skies. Gonna go there. Ooh. That's very Escher-esque. Or like, what was that, Labyrinth? David Bowie walking around on the inverted stairs? Anyways. Wham! And we're back to the puzzle room, where I expect we will get a new note when we look to the sky. Or not. I'm wrong about this mostly. Let's hit this again and see if we can...
An eye
No.
and a star. Look at the stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
So, I would argue that constellation looks an awful lot like this one up here that we just made. Right? Except there's a little thing up here in the quadrant that we didn't fill in for that one. And my guess is that's the last shape that we just got access to. So let's try that. Let's try that. Maybe. Maybe not. So oh, there's not. I mean, that's the only one I feel really confident in. Let's take these off the board. Was that this one? Okay. So I feel good about the one that's up top too, right? So that's the 4 stars coming in from, here, let me look at it from the right perspective, coming in from, say, the northwest quadrant, coming in and doing like a little check mark. So I feel good about that. I feel good about the Y that we've got. I'm not so sure about. So the little Y, like I said, there's only the 2 stars there, whereas we've got 3. How do we do just the 2? Does the check mark kind of make that? Does the new symbol kind of make that? Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not at all what I thought was going to happen there. Ah, yeah, that's just the 2. That's the 2 that we needed. So that's what I needed there. So I'm feeling good about that one. All right, it's down to that last quadrant, and I think we can make the thing in the sky. The shape in the sky. What shape is it? Well, I guess we could just try them all since we... That must have been it. That was it.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Oh. Be careful. These symbols form a constellation. Thanks. Could have used that drawing earlier. Yeah, she says time to find out what's waiting for her inside. Be careful what you wish for, Nora. Falgafin. That's the name of this chapter. Ooh, it's like a cascading picture frame of God's blood. How... Sorry. I feel like touching that will be part of the end game. Okay. This is just all closed off. Yep. Just making sure there wasn't something I was missing. Here we go.
Disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor?
Ichor?
I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
Heavens.
There's something written in the floor with blood. Falgafin? Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Is there something over here? Okay. Well, that wasn't quite as... I figured touching that mirror was going to be it. Is there something down here? Oh, is this a path? Boy, that's really dark. Oh. Hoo-hoo. Oh, we've got some, like, Temple of Doom
My God.
music going. Hi, Oh, the chance. Oh, what is this? It's making a path for me.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics.
Wow. What do we have here? It's really dark off to the sides for sure.
However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
Oh, is that like the last puzzle down there that we're heading for?
The workings of a clock. Or a music box.
Ooh.
Harry, is that you?
Oh god. That's super creepy. Do I have to swim through the ichor?
No, 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 no! Tell me this is you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
It's just like her dream with the chair where she spins it to see who's in it.
No, no! Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual.
Wow.
You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work.
Whoa.
That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
Well. So she just... Wow. Okay. That was very dramatic. Oh, neat. It's like little bowls of the coral, but dried out and brown, colorless, bleached. Is there anything interactive in here? Probably not. Sorry. Can't help myself. At this point, the story development feels like all that's left. Oh, boy.
What really happened?
Oh.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Oh, wow. What? By the way, I
She
cannot
used
run
the
through
dagger
here.
to open the gates and carry out the ritual. You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
Her camera.
You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
Wow. Oh. Who's the... Oh, that's Cassandra in the chair, right? Wow. Very
So you
dramatic.
faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
Oh.
And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal.
Wow.
We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind.
Here's the choice.
Or I reject it, and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
I want to see both endings. So you never know with this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and save right here, hopefully. And back, resume game. So my inclination is the one towards sort of the true love ending. And I want to go there.
You're right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am, and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you is worthless, meaningless. So, I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home.
Okay. Are we back in the starting beach? Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, that was one of the first puzzles that we had to solve.
You staged this ruse
Okay.
because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you.
And again,
Our
I
love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer.
can't run, so we just have to trudge through this story ending here.
Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together. When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart.
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days, then? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. and at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Aww. Fade to black and then... Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a very touching...
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry
Sissy
guide
Jones.
you while I stray.
Name sounds familiar.
Fate be kind to join us some sweet day.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine.
Oh, she was Delilah and, was that right? Delilah and Firewatch.
You're all
Yeah, cool. I don't know, maybe. I'm curious to see if there's some sort of after credit. So accepting that path was pretty gratifying. Let me...
Sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine, Harry, don't worry. I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling, I'm fine.
You need to rest, Nora. Come on, I'll take you to bed.
Yeah, I didn't recognize Sissy Jones' voice from, well, one, it's been a couple years since I played Firewatch, but two, with that thick blue blood accent. I think in Firewatch it was more of a, upper Midwestern.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the end, it didn't matter. You returned home and forgave my deception. We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me at one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you. But fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Dean of Archaeology. How about that? University of Miskatonic. I don't know where that is or if that's a real thing. Okay. Well, that was a very touching ending to the game. Appropriate, since, in some regards, the whole thing was a love story. Let's load game and see if we can replay that. Let's try the other door. Oh, where's it gonna put me in? Yep. And now it's time for this ending.
We
Where-
have a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I don't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
Wow. That feels... Okay, that path was feeling pretty grim, but now we're back underwater? Riding the current through the tunnels? Ooh. What are these creatures? What is that? That looks like a swimming statue or something. She said elder gods, so... Oh, look, there's that big sea monster guy. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
So, not quite sure why we get the same credit scroll.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you. While sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you. While sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal.
I like the little duet bit of that, the little harmonizing.
I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Okay. All right, and with that, we conclude Call of the Sea. Really, both endings were pretty appropriate, right? I mean, it came down to her choice and whether or not she spent a little more time with Harry before she died or went on and went back to the Elder Gods or whatever. So, yeah. But overall, really enjoyable game. So, thanks for watching.